Okay, build 46 is done. It was a bit of an experiment in a lot of ways, and there's a fair bit in hindsight that I'd change. But basically it's made from the number plate, which I've bent around, which actually worked pretty good to get the size that I wanted. It's got the old drain for the sound hole. It's made of ply with a few sheets of veneer from old wardrobes and stuff on the side. Tasmanian oak neck. I like how the headstock turned out. It's one of the things I wouldn't change. That worked out pretty good. I used a piezo pickup, which I haven't used for a few years. I think I've only ever, out of 46 builds now, I've only used one other piezo and didn't like it. And I think it's partly my fault. I put it in the wrong spot. I got all the advice online of where I should put it, which should be right on the bridge. And I was distracted when I put it in, and it ended up being a little bit behind the bridge, so it doesn't throw a lot of sound out. The good thing about this thing, that's with no amp. Probably would have been better, again in hindsight, if I put frets on. I reckon it would have been a good acoustic guitar. You can still play slide without the amp. So that's no amp there, and it still throws out a bit of sound. So as far as using the pickup, I'm going to have the amp up pretty loud to get any sort of effect out of it. That's in the clean channel. I use a bit of overdrive. And really beef it up with some distortion. So that's how it sounds. I guess with the piezo, working on vibrations, gives you a bit of acoustic, percussion, sounds if you want them. Yeah, the reason why I used piezo, I had it a few years and just never bothered using it. Also bought some strings, which when I got them home and opened them, they were the wrong, they're not magnetic wound strings, they're the acoustic strings, so they wouldn't work with the normal pickups that I use. So I just try to use a few bits and pieces that I had lying around for a while, and this is what happens. But overall, some things I'm happy with, some things I'm not. So it'll probably end up being a cheap guitar at the market for someone. Hopefully there's a South Australian tourist who wants the South Australian plate, and we'll go from there. See if I can get a bit of improvement in the next one.